Hello, everybody. Thanks everyone for the good looks. How's everybody doing today? I will get to attempts soonish. I just want to finish practicing as in like checking out a little bit of 1-2, 401, 1-1, and well, I mean, I want to just like do a quick rundown of everything, even though I was practicing earlier today. Things were going well. Hold on, let me mute my mic so I can adjust it. All right. Yeah, that was offline, Daniel. I hate these mosquitoes, bro. My god, I like see them in front of me, I grab the bug zapper and they die. Like they don't exist anymore, I can't kill them. Thanks everybody for the good looks again. Salve. Casey. Oi, Raimundo. Yes, I have gotten 2 offline. Like an hour and a half or so ago. Something like that. Stop doing that. Tô confiante. I don't know. If I do get to 100 today, that's gonna be kind of crazy because I don't want to fully focus on 8-4. I think focusing on 8-4 that much would be either I'm wasting my time doing something I shouldn't be, or I am just ridiculous at the tricks, like at 8-4. Not happening. Not expecting to be that good. Boa noite, Furão. Valeu, Poki. Thank you, Mari. Wow. Thank you, Staplehead. What does that give me? Wow, that's like the same subpixel string, dude. That's like the one subpixel higher in a frame rate. How consistent am I up to 8.1? Last stream, I was very good up to 4.2, and then I had like 20-something% consistency with it, I think. Pô, que tudo que eu preciso é literalmente de uma run na última fase. Eu posso levar 1 ano, como eu posso levar 1 dia. Pode acontecer a qualquer momento. Thank you, Mercury. None. And that should hopefully change soon because the only reason it has not happened yet is because my 8.1 consistency has been bitch made. I am worse at 8.1 than I am at 4.2 at this point, and that makes no sense. Thank you, JCP. Thank you, Takatsu. And Scups. The fast excel stuff there is for if I get a very bad underground section, I have to save it with the falling fast excel. Thank you, Ari. Yeah, that sucks. I wanna see if I can start streaming earlier. Only reason I didn't today is because I had to do more chores and like organize stuff at home, but hopefully that won't be a problem the next few days. Thank you, Mateo. Bom, acho que sim, Poki. O Nish falou que se ele não pegar o tempo perfeito antes de mim, ele ainda pretende continuar até ele conseguir. Então, se eu fizer a run perfeita primeiro, ele com certeza vai fazer em segundo. Contanto que ele continue jogando. Oops. That is such a stupid subscribe. Jesus. Hold on. Yeah, none of these work. Yeah, all of them suck. He thought about it at one point, and I think he's gonna stay doing keyboard for everything but 8.4. And then 8.4 he plays it fully with controller because it's just better. And he has found a lot of success with it recently. I still think he'd be better at Lightning with controller, but I think he's okay with not doing it on controller. Yeah, that was last stream. For like Last stream? No, that was like 2 streams ago, I think. Or something like that. It was either Monday or Tuesday of last week, so... Wow, I have not done that yet. But it makes sense because I'm paying attention to my screen. To get better at TAS Plant, you kind of just need to like, yo, Nepro, thank you for the tier 1 sub, much appreciated. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. You really just need to like replicate what people do. There are some ways of doing it correctly, but it's really up to how you think you should do it. Like, I will sometimes just change how I approach it. Currently, I've been doing the same thing for a while, but there might be a point. Yo, Donald Duck, thank you for the Prime sub with 4 months. Much appreciated. Thank you for the good luck. But you really just have to, like, imitate what other people do and like realize the timing for yourself, how you need to move your fingers for it and all that. There isn't really a good way to get good at it other than just looking at what other people do and trying to get good at it. Thank you, Artem. That's kind of what I did for many of the things when I was learning the game. Like, I would watch, I think, Darbian speedrun the game when he last played this, and just like understand how sub 5 strats worked and all that. And then I replicated it, and I was like, wow, this is like not even that bad. And then I got my first PB as a sub 5 because I was like, yeah, this is not too bad. I could do it, and I did it. And many other things, I kind of just replicated what other people have done. And I would think multiple other players have done the same thing in many situations. Because that is definitely one of the best ways to learn things in general, not just playing this game. Hi, Dinkle. Thank you, Skunk. Like, you're gonna see people learning how to play instruments or singing or drawing by at first replicating what others do, and then they will start like doing it on their own and just like actually creating their own style of it. You know? They'll start branching out and generalizing instead of just copying. But at this point, there really isn't much you should just like go out and try for yourself blind. You should just be replicating what others have done, because that's just easier. But in a situation where something hasn't been created yet, you kind of just have to make it up on your own. But for blind, you can just look at other people's methods. And with the whole experience of like learning from others, you may start picking up on how things actually work, and you're gonna start being able to do things on your own and be like, you know what, this is actually better than what this person is doing. Kind of like how I figured out cheater grip is better for many things that nobody had any idea of. Because, you know, I kind of pioneered the whole cheater grip stuff for anything that's not in 8.4, and even stuff in 8.4 I did as well. Oh, bro, really? later, bro. Come on. Wow. I don't know if that was possible to back up or not. Nice. Well, I think the only actual fast excel you have to do is this one, an 8-1. Any other excel before 8-4 is just to save time on where you already lost time previously. So it's used as a backup. Thank you, Raymond. Yeah, pretty much, Tinkle. Pretty much. I don't even think that's possible to back up, I'm not gonna lie. Well, I hope to God that this consistency translates into runs, because it's genuinely insane how good I am at Lightning right now. Well, let's try a run from 4-2 here and see if it gets any good stuff happening. Nice. 2-4-4. Thank you, no lane. Oh, wrong grip. I'm surprised it jumped too low there. Other than the low jump, everything else was good. Thank you, Michael. $100 is a crazy sub-pixel I never get. Valeu, Guilherme. Bom, agora só falta eu pra restaurar alguma noção de protagonismo em alguma coisa aqui nesse país. Porque, sinceramente, fora eu, tem muitas outras situações acontecendo por aí que faz o pessoal querer acreditar em alguma coisa que sai daqui, né? Até o futebol tá ruim, então, sei lá, cara. Salve pra Belém do Pará, só pra dar sorte, que da última vez que eu fiz isso deu muito bom. Vai ser um tempinho meio chato. Should not have released right there. Releasing right with my thumb on this controller can cause my left button to press. Thank you, Epic Carrot. Boa noite, Guga, valeu. I think from now on, I'm gonna start doing a half cheater grip, kind of as if I was doing piano grip, but I have my middle finger off of the D-pad. Nice, that's a good sign. Dang it. Save though? Wow. What is that I yell, bro? That's so dumb. It doesn't even get record if I get +2. That's so stupid. I don't even know what pattern I'm gonna get here. Wow, that's stupid. Thank you, Joniak. Wow, that was from Blind. Okay. That was from Blind. Kind of insane. How is that late jump, dude? What are you talking about? Surprised I didn't overpress, so I left there. Felt like I did it early, but I didn't, obviously. That's bad. Okay, I got through though. Dang it. That must have been like a frame perfect A hold or something. I don't know. That looked very iffy. Yeah, that video has been so long ago that I don't even remember it, but I trust that that does exist, because that sounds real. Thor's jump in wall jump room loses like 6 frames or more, I don't even know. He loses a bunch of time. Yeah, a lot of this stuff should not be so consistent. We're just not normal. We're not normal for being good at this stuff. Is that back to back? That's kind of funny. You. Yes, thank you. From second. Actually, wait. Let me check how many frames it actually uses. I can get a best case scenario example here. I just don't know if the substitute's gonna be good. It's not. I lost 7 frames. Really? That lost 7 frames? Yeah, that's losing 7 frames. Oh, and last frame. Oh god, I don't even know. Thank you, Troy. Yeah, I don't even know. Like you mean... Well, in last stream, if I get like a force jump, yeah, it's like cooked. Let's see. That gives me. That's like best case scenario. Oh my god, the pattern's also bad. Lodobu is bad. Oh yeah, let me see. What? That lost me... That lost me 14 frames. Are you kidding me? Wow, that's bad. Yeah, that... You do not want that to happen. You do not want that to happen to you if you get there on pace. Oh, that was casual, Jesus. Wow. Okay, that was easy. Jeez, dude. What is happening? Yo, Golf. Thank you for the Prime sub. For 2 months. Much appreciated. Bye, Brazil. True. Thank you, Sovel. Is Drewski here? I'm blind, yeah. Bro's name is blue and it blends in with the other people, yeah. Hi, Drewski. Hey, let me see. Back to back, please. Late inputs, dang it. Or something else. Wow, that's just freaking sad. Wow, that's just freaking sad. Jump a friend later, bro. Wow. Wow, bro. Like, wow, dude. Like, stop sabotaging me, dude. What was that? No idea how that process went before you. That was a double nothing flick somehow. No idea how that was early, but sure. I felt good. Wow, nice. Dude, seriously. Nice, come on. Bullshit. Yeah, I count that as a win because that's literally bullshit. Fuck that. I'm having to Dude, brother. I'm having to overcompensate for my swims there, and I'm somehow still landing late. Like, what are we doing? to get there again. We're not. Nice 65, that wasn't. What am I doing, bro? Nice left press. Nice, love that. Wow. None of these freaking turnarounds make sense. Like, all of them just feel the exact same as every other Excel leading up to that one. No idea how to make it just not happen. Nice sub speed. I don't want to leave this without an extra one, dude. I should have gotten 2 more. What are we doing here? No idea how that doesn't work. Rather. Stop doing that, man. Late jump somehow. Thank you, Phil. Okay, that one was visibly actually later than the one just before, so I don't understand how the one before was late. Just never makes sense, bro. Some of these I just don't understand how I'm getting, right? I'm surprised I didn't press left early there. Thank you, man. Alright. Make it 5 actually, back to back here. No, it's easy stuff. Congratulations to myself, I just got a back to back. Look at it. What went wrong there? I can't look. Fuck. Why did that not work? I don't think I got a left presser or something. That should have worked though. It would have been funny if I actually got that back to back, but whatever. Essa Copa foi muito boa e muito ruim ao mesmo tempo. A arbitragem consistentemente sendo uma bosta. Ainda bem que a Argentina não ganhou. Mas ainda assim, triste porque o Brasil poderia ter perdido para Cabo Verde se tivesse jogado contra eles. Assim, o nível do Cabo Verde estava obviamente muito mais alto do que o nível do Brasil nessa Copa, o que é triste. Mas eu fico feliz por eles. Eles deveriam ter ganhado o jogo contra a Argentina. Mesma coisa com alguns outros times que jogaram contra a Argentina, mas assim, excesso de incompetência da arbitragem, jogo sujo da Argentina, a Argentina salvando o jogo no último segundo também, uma combinação de um monte de bosta. Oh. Dude, that doesn't count though. That doesn't count though. That's like way too disjointed. That does not count, bro. But that's crazy. That's like actually good. Well, if we get time to do it later, I will do some simul with them. I don't think there's anything else to practice anymore, so I guess I just should hop into rounds. Yeah, I'm not surprised. He was messing with the game before I started stream, so I'm not surprised. Have everything on. That's good. Okay, that's good. I want to see it. That's kind of funny. That's the well, that's not the closest because we've gotten to like last room multiple times, but I think that's like almost as good as that. Thank you, Snickers, for the good luck. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'd have to be pissed off at like actual runs to be good out of my way to do all that, but hopefully that doesn't happen because I've been doing very well in practice. What time is it? There's like 17 minutes still ads. I think I could play ads early, just for the sake of people watching and stuff. Let me go drink some water and go to the bathroom, and then I will start running. So I'm gonna run ads just now, so then we don't have to deal with them for a little longer than usual. Of course I will Mercury. That's gonna be the last count. This is gonna be the genuine total. But yeah. BRB in like 5 to 8 minutes or something like that. I'm back. Thank you, Victor, for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. I'm about to start runs. I was just drinking some water and letting the ads play out, so then we have a little bit more time of runs. Oh, the rate of success is like I don't think that's trackable at this point. That's gonna be a little bit too difficult to figure out. I don't even think it's possible anymore. How was your stream, Victor? Did you get any paces? Dang. Sag. Dang, I see. That's not cool. Possible to... Yeah. But you only do that if you need a... Well, watch this. And there you go. That's crazy. Very good timing. You only do that if your underground section is bad. Thank you, Starlot, for the 1,000 bits. Oh my god. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah. Stretch and drink water. True, that is good. Yeah, that was kind of aura farming there, I'm not gonna lie. Oh no, my counters are not reset. Hold on. I have not reset them. I have to fix that. And I'm also not recording. God dang it, dude. Nice. Okay. late left press. Okay, hold on. How do I fix this? First of all, fuck my life for failing 8-1 again. Hold on. Oh, thank you, Drewski. Actually, thank you. That saves me a lot of time. Much appreciated. Now it's correct. Really just not a good sign. I just did that, but I will pretend that did not happen. Because it really should have. Thank you, Noah. No, that is a great sign. I just don't like that. I had to fail my run to that specifically once again. Like, I'm happy for getting there, but I'm not at all happy that that's what it died to. And I should not be. Okay, that was C4O. I need to stop feeling this. Freaking level. Yo, Opanker, thank you for the raid. I think that happened right before the run to... Or right before I got to 8-1 or something. So yeah, thank you for the raid. I didn't see it. %99 of my early jumps for that wall jump don't even feel like I did them early. It's so annoying. Hi, Hero Michael. Hold on. Okay. Coward piece of shit does not want to die to me, I guess. Fucking mosquito, bro. Yeah. That would be extremely difficult, and barely any of the fast excels earlier in the game actually are useful. It would just make my life harder for no reason, really. In PAL, though, you do want to do a fast excel at the start of 1-1 to give you some extra leniency, even though it only saves a frame there. But in TSC, it's like only useful in 8-1 and 8-4. Unless you mess up in 4-2, but that's like specific. Well, that should have worked. I'm not sure if that was subspeed or what, but... RIP FFO save. It looked like I did left for too little, but it did not feel like that at all. I don't know if that was it or not. Oh, I just did that with thumb grip. What am I doing? Nice autopilot, bro. I don't have 2 runs, do I? Why do I have 2 there? Oh no, that's 4-1. Never mind, I'm stupid. I can't read it apparently. I released right like a frame too early for the backup there. I'm pretty sure I had the 840 into the pipe and it was possible to back up, but I failed the right release. Thank you, Noru. Might have been early. If it was, that should not have been early. Genuinely surprised that I didn't jump there. Barely at all late right release. Let me go practice that. I'm making multiple mistakes here. That's not good. Thank you, Whippet Lord. Olha, eu esperava que a Espanha ia ganhar, mas assim. O gol anulado do. O nome do jogador é Nick Williams? Eu esqueci esse que é o nome do jogador, ou se é outro jogador. Acho que foi ele que fez aquele gol anulado. Cara, que absurdo. Que absurdo, cara. Impedimento, tudo bem, foi um impedimento, mas. Pô, não existe. Não existe aquilo ali ter sido invalidado. A Argentina, sim, sinceramente, as únicas pessoas que salvam ali, eu acho que o técnico, o goleiro e um pouquinho do Messi. Fora isso, eu não gosto de ninguém ali. O goleiro, assim, de longe foi a pessoa que mais foi um ser humano decente a Copa inteira, porque eu sempre vi ele consolando o pessoal, falando com o pessoal, nunca arranjou treta. O técnico, assim, não sei se fez muita besteira não, até porque não dá pra ver ele fazendo besteira, mas eu não sei se... Eu não vi ele fazendo besteira, então acho que, assim, o tanto que ele tava triste, também, né, sei lá. E o Messi, pô, o Messi é... Apesar da sujeira que ele faz, ele é um jogador muito bom. Eu não tenho como odiar o cara, mas... É chato ver o tanto que ele é antiético no jogo, mas fora isso, assim... Os outros jogadores, talvez tenha um ou outro ali que eu não percebi que seja decente, mas pô, cara, os caras são muito chatos. E a torcida também é o pior de tudo, velho. Eu nem preciso me explicar, né? Todo mundo já sabe. Qual que é o problema da torcida? A arbitragem também não lixo, né? Vamos combinar. Qualquer arbitragem minimamente decente não deixaria o cara fazer essas besteiras. E mesma coisa dos outros jogadores. A Argentina sem arbitragem ruim não seria Não teria passado do Cabo Verde, não teria passado do Egito. E se a Inglaterra não tivesse sido imbecil, não teria passado a Inglaterra. Yeah. Enzo was the same person who apparently shot the ball into the bench with the other players in the last cup. I think it was either the finals or like some other game, but it was cringe. No, I have not, Mickey. I didn't even press the button there. What am I doing? Oh, that was Paredes, okay. He was also not very good in the game, I'm not gonna lie. He was kind of you know, piece of shit the whole time as well. After he joined. Yeah, post-game stuff was sad. They were not congratulating people and shit, you know, all that. And like, if I was a Spanish player and I lost that game to Argentina, especially after William's goal, I would have done the same thing, but that would have been justified. You do not celebrate and congratulate a team for winning a cup like that in a game like that. After all the stuff they did. You do not. You just don't. I don't think anybody should have. Okay, that was straight up just my controller being bad. I don't like this, dude. That should delay my A press by 2 frames. What the fuck is that? I pressed A early there and it jumped a frame late. What are we doing? Can I press the button, bro? Like, what is wrong with me? And that was late. There is something wrong with this shit, bro. Some of my jumps are genuinely getting delayed, and I don't like that. I wish I was making this up, by the way. I really did. I've been having issues with some of my jumps just making absolutely no sense for a while. And I think it's been the worst today. And I mean, I know these rubbers are bad. They're the only ones I can play on. My B button rubber is broken and the A one is very not good, even though it's not broken. It really freaking sucks, bro. I'm gonna have to ask Tetris people for like some stuff, because I like ordered a kit from Hoskabrew and I'm not sure if it just didn't get sent or if USPS is just bad right now, because I wanted to genuinely test those. Oh, that's bad. Wow, okay. Yeah, I don't like the downright extra frame setup. To me, it's just objectively easier to just do a one framer left press and get a backwards jump at the beginning of this than to go for that. Like, to reliably get the extra frame, I have to do a frame perfect jump on the off of the mushroom, like 153. Then the left press on the wall is very awkward to me. I cannot do it at all consistently. I'll swear on my life that I did it properly and it's still somehow early. It's just such a late left press. And then if I jump either 1 or 2 frames later, it's hard to back it up. And then if I just do the Excel, which is like a multiple frame window, I can pretty much just do the same thing every time. And it is lenient. Like it's a frame perfect input, or should I say, it's a frame perfect motion on the multiple frame window that gives me very lenient turnaround for the warp zone. So I may as well just do that. And this is why I always go for 154 or 155. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna get consistent at 153 to turn around because it's just horrible. Trying to do some full level and I'll go back to runs. This is freaking tragic that I'm having to waste time on this. I was literally getting this almost every time I practice. That should not have been... What am I doing? That should not have been late 8 press, I'm not gonna lie. What even was that, dude? Okay, every single one of these should not be late. Why is this happening? Okay. I don't know why this is happening, dude. And that was early. Sure, bro. What, Niski? Overjumped by like microseconds. That shouldn't Been fun, man. And I underjumped. What am I doing? Come on, man. Dude, what in the shit is going on with these force jumps, bro? Like, almost never does it feel like I'm actually doing them wrong. Like, why is it so stupid? That should not have jumped low. What are we doing, dude? And nice right release, by the way. That really was a 2-framer. Okay, brother. So I go from not getting a right release to getting a 2-framer. You are full of shit. That is also full of shit. That should not have worked, I'm not gonna lie. The late A press. In what world was that late, dude? 99% of the fucking time I get a late jump there, it should not have happened. Why is that happening so much, bro? Thank you, bro. Thank you, Rubik's. I don't want to leave this off until this bullshit stops happening, bro. Like, it's pissing me off. I don't understand this, dude. What? Hey, what are these inputs? Oh my god. That should not have worked. Why does nothing make sense right now, bro? Bro, this is actually fucking with me so bad. I don't understand. Most of the stuff I'm messing up, I'm like, that should have worked. And then the things I'm like, that should not have worked. Obviously should not have worked. They do. And I'm like, dude, what is happening, man? Like, seriously, I don't know what to do. Thank you, Spunk. Dude, that, like, what is that, man? Oh my god, bro. This is pissing me off so much. That just didn't register my A press. That's so cool. Shout out to the frame counter actually showing me that, because I would not have known otherwise. Guys, I I don't know. Most of my mistakes I just had in the past like 5 minutes make no sense. I'm like doing something late or early, and I know I did it early or late, but it works, and then I'm like, I literally just did it fine and it didn't work. Like, everything's just backwards right now. I'm genuinely fucking confused. I don't know what to do. Okay, that was just me pressing down early for the backup there. That was late, finally. And it's like freaking abyss of difference from the few moments I genuinely like should not have gotten a late jump. Like, it's insane how different that is. Alright, man. I should have kept going. That was still set up, but that was bullshit. And those inputs were somehow late. No clue of what I did wrong there. Fucking jumping late on that is just like, I really need new shit, man. Like that I pressed A so fucking early there. I was like, yeah, no, I'm gonna get frame 30 A press. No, I get frame 32. Because that makes a lot of sense. Anonymous gifter. Thank you for the... Oh, nice. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. To Oh Nom Nom, Joker, Branks, Egad, and Bad at Video Games. Thank you so much, whoever you are. Much appreciated. Thank you for making me a little bit happy, because this shit is just killing me right now and I don't know what to do about it. Thank you, Pietro. Like, today is like the final diagnosis I needed to know that I really need to replace stuff. But like, it's bad today, dude. Well, that I just didn't even press left properly. I don't think this is savable. Yeah, that was bad sub speed. What? Okay, there you go. Was it not getting the right release there or something? What was going on there? Sure, that's at least makes sense. Sure. Every single other mistake that gave me that was actually like that. I would have been like, yeah, no, I'm just doing it bad and poorly. Oh, how am I getting sub speed so much? Please stop. This is just shameful, bro. That literally makes no sense. Apparently that was a... Okay, that also does not... What is that? What is going on? Dude. Like, what is happening? Dude, what the fuck is that, man? 820. sad, dude. That should... Okay, that would have, like... That should have been RO9 pipe entry, but no, I just got bailed or something. I don't know, dude. Freaking, like, tell me how I did that. Like, bro, nothing makes sense right now. And that should have been good. Oh my god, bro. I'm dead. I'm actually dead with this shit. Nice sub speed on one of those right releases, bro. Thank you so much. Olha, Bronx. Like, it's almost like I'm playing a different version of this game where everything's like backwards or something. I don't get it. I don't know what I had to do there to make it work. Finally, a pipe entry that makes sense, dude. Thank you so much. I need more of that. That was horrible. Almost failed that. See, that was like probably the first actual bad turnaround jump of all time today. Like, that was genuinely bad. And it's insane how many that should have been good are like completely different from that. I do not know how to explain how that works. And that makes no sense. That should have been fine. Did I just not get the right release? Like, what is happening here, bro? None of this makes sense, dude. I was so happy with my consistency. And I actually got... Wow, that's bullshit. I got lightning first try on pace. And now it's like I don't even know how to do it. And I know exactly why this is happening. Well, part of it I know why. All the late frame mistakes that are clearly just my shit being bad. Other than that, I have no idea how to fix, because it... Either I have like the worst luck of all time with how I'm timing my inputs, or there's just genuinely something wrong going on. I don't know what it is. Thank you. That's a lot better. One more. Oh, it's almost like I should have been getting this the whole fucking time, but only now things stop being stupid. I have not wow, fuck you. Fuck you. What even is that? Morally back for back. Fuck you again. I hate you. I have not changed a single thing. Because I shouldn't change anything. I'm doing the same thing everywhere here, and I know I shouldn't be changing anything. Thank you, dude. That was cool. Yeah, nothing different. I'm just doing the same thing I was doing the whole time. This is the only game where you do the same thing, you get different results. And that is very ironic, given this game is supposed to be like the most predictable game of all. Did I not even get a turn around there? What is happening? Yeah, I do that on D5 and I don't get that shit, but sure, bro, you do you, man. I just want one more, bro. Stop being stupid. I'm just being bad. Thank you, bro. Another delayed A press. It's genuinely insane how many, like, attempts I've lost at that shit today. I will never know if I accidentally backed up that or not. At least that was actually early. Wow, dude, like, never mind. I think things just went back to being stupid again. Dude. Like, I wish I could see, like, my inputs down to, like, a microsecond scale and see why this shit is going wrong, because it's genuinely, like, baffling how I'm... Like, what is that? I'm trying my hardest to not get pissed off, but, like, I'm just confused. I can't even be mad. I genuinely could not be mad at myself right now. This is just ridiculous. That was, if not fake 1-9, I just didn't press left properly. That's on me. Cool, dude. That was V3. I probably just did something wrong there. No turnaround. No turnaround. At least I don't think I saw it, and if I got one, that's ridiculous. How many minutes have I been at this, dude? I already did runs, but I had to stop and practice for it too because it just, like, I was messing it up in runs. Dude, oh my gosh, bro. This is so bitch made. And that wasn't early. Sure, bro, like, you... Thank you, I guess. Jesus Christ, bro. Yeah. Wow. Not surprised. That should be happening way more often. Okay. Thank you, Cloverbug. I'm about to make it 5. Hold on. Thank you, Save State. One attempt at this. If I don't get it, I will give up. I don't want to waste any more time. Come on. Might work. That was hard, not gonna lie. What? How many more times is that gonna keep happening, bro? I don't know why that happens, and not a single time when that happens it ever makes sense. Whatever, dude. Yeah, that whole 8-4 was perfect. That was number 5 of today's count of perfect 8-4s. How long till next ads? Oh, they're about to start. Okay, that's actually good timing because I do need to go bathroom real quick. All right. BRB guys, I'm gonna go to the bathroom while ads are playing, and I'm gonna start runs right after I get back. That was kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, I'm back. Hi, Eric. Hi, Tetris Leon. Runs are good up to 4-2, and then 4-2 is literally just... Think of 4-2 as quantum mechanics. Nobody knows how to mess with it. It is literally, like, uncertain. And it just does whatever it wants. That's what 4-2 feels like right now. Also, you're like probably the perfect person to ask this to. I bought a kit of membranes from Hospital, and I got refunded like half of the amount, but the package is supposed to be in the USPS system, but it's been stopped for like 10 days, like 11 days or something. Now, I'm not sure if that's because the World Cup and other stuff has been going on, like they put in the website, or if it's just like a lie and the package is actually not there. That's ridiculous, by the way. And I'm not sure what to think about it, and I think I should probably just talk to Hospital about it. It just says it's like in some warehouse in California or something, I think is what it says. If CA is an acronym for California in the US, then yeah, it's down there somewhere. Some warehouse. But yeah, it was saying that there were like stuff, the World Cup, and I think like weather conditions were causing stuff to be like stopped, but like at this point it should not have like been the same spot for that long. Like clearly something has gone wrong, and I fear it's probably something else. And I'm not quite sure why half of the amount I paid for got refunded to me, even though I didn't issue a refund. And I go to the order page, it still says that the tracking exists. So like, yo, Hits, thank you for the sub. Let me read that stuff properly. Give me a second. Overdrunk that. Wow, dude, I'm not even gonna read this, but thank you for the 5 months, bro. I appreciate it. Okay, so guys, how viable would it be for dog bone shell, like front of shell rolling to become a thing? And I don't mean rolling the D-pad, but rolling the shell itself. And have like... Instead of every shell flick giving you an impulse of like making the controller go towards the button, it actually unpresses the button, so then it gives you like a repress every time you press it. So it's like reverse DAS kind of, but also not. It's like some shit. Yeah, fuck off with that shit, dude. That's not the opinion of life ever in this world. Because, like, genuinely, the dog bone that I know of is the controller that has the most shell real estate of all of them. And it also has the biggest D-pad, which should help as well. But, you know, having to do this on the shell is like kind of like not good unless if you found like a better grip, which is definitely possible, I think. Like, that's an actual method, I think. And it should actually be more consistent than normal rolling if you can get all of your buttons, or not, all of your shell flicks to be good. Probably early right release. Fuck this shit. This session, like, is cursed, bro. I need one run to A4, that's all I'm asking for, man. In practice, when things like start making sense again, it's like, yeah, no, I'm good at lighting. And in practice, I'm also just like nearly 100% consistent with 8-1, like full level. And then everything just has to change when I go to run. Like, that shit just makes me so disappointed because there's nothing I can do about that. Oh, okay. Oh, nice, nice. Oh, there you go. That was a dead zone, killing a run. So cool, bro. What do I fucking do at this point, man? Seriously, dude. Dude, if my runs are gonna be done to stuff like that, I'm just gonna end the stream. I don't even care, bro. Like, if you guys needed any confirmation that, like, all of those late A presses that were obviously not late were just actually just weird shit going on, there's your answer for that. Like, every single time I was like, yeah, no, I just got my A press delay by like 2 frames. I was getting dead zoned, and then it would start registering after like 2 frames. Or sometimes I'd be like, yeah, no, I did not do that a frame later. When it obviously should not have been a frame later. Now the run dice are freaking almost full jump, dead zone. And I'm like, wow. Thank you for confirming everything I was saying just now, bro. Really jump. This run, this session actually went from being probably contender for maybe the best session I've ever had in my life to like I'm both shit and also my controller's like not good right now. Am I not pressing left at all there? What is happening? I don't know if I can keep playing this game for too long here, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Like, I'm trying to not crash out, but I'm very pissed off right now. This is, like, insane. Dude, what is wrong? Man. I'm just gonna end stream. If I have not gotten a single run to 4-2 in the next, like, 5 fucking minutes, I'm ending stream. I can't do this anymore. I'll go figure out a way to, like, use a different set of rubbers, and hopefully it's not gonna be horrible. I think I have a... Do I? Bro, please stop. I'm not sure if my PlayStation rubbers are, like, worse than these. The 8-bit doughs are not good. They're definitely not good. That's speed stairs. Thank you, Redstone. I'm probably about to end the stream. Shit is not working properly today. I don't know what to do right now. That looked perfectly normal, and that... I don't even know what that is. Like, I was already bummed out about me just being bad at one point. But, like, seeing how inconsistent everything was in 4-2, and it clearly was, like, half of the shit going on there was just, what even is wrong with this game right now? Like, what is going on? I don't even know what to do. And then be like, oh wow. Part of it is just, like, my runs are dying because my A button is not doing fine right now. Like, I don't even want to keep doing this anymore, bro. Knowing that this shit is just fucked up. I guess I'm just gonna, like, end the stream and do simul attempts on this key in hopes I get something going. No idea why that didn't work. I wish I could just like delete today in general. Today has like ruined my early game consistency after being so good at it for like a good amount of runs. I stone grip, bro. What am I doing? Okay, sure, bro. I just grip switched for no reason, dude, and I still got it. What is happening, man? I'm not in the headspace to play this game right now, bro. My brain is actively wanting to tell me to stop. That's how disconnected from wanting to play this game right now I am. If I lose the run here, can it please make sense? Like, be a normal mistake, not some bullshit. I'm probably gonna do one more run to World 4 and then end this. I have no attachment to today's attempt session, and I just want to end it right now. And figure out something to make all this stuff, like, stop happening, and hopefully tomorrow be back with runs and actually get stuff to freaking work for once. Like, it's so demotivating, man. I really wish I was just bad and not have like a good amount of my runs be dying to shit, just like you're clearly not working properly. You just can't be out of 14. Like, even if I start doing well right now, I have no intent, or like, I have no like will to keep playing, bro. This should ruin my mood so bad. I don't even know why I did that. Thank you, Hugo, for 35 bits. Much appreciated, man. Like, I don't want to keep playing, but I just have to. We're not, dude. Like, what is that? Like, Grizzy, I was playing out of my mind, and then I, like, messed up for like 3 times, 4 times in a row, and I was like, okay, I should go practice this. And then when I go practice, I'm like, what am I supposed to fix? Oh. Like, half of my runs are dying to stuff I have no idea of how to fix. Then 25% of those other runs are dying to my A button just being shit. And the other 25 I'm just like bad. And I'm like, dude, this is like the worst possible scenario right now. Yeah, no, bro, I'm done. I'm done, guys. I'm sorry. I don't want to. I don't want to become more toxic over this shit. Like it really just is not meant to be today. I will try to figure this out off stream and see if like at least the A button problem can like be mitigated until I get a new set of rubbers, because like nowhere in this world should I be having my A presses delayed by 2 frames, dude. That's like fucking ridiculous, dude. That should not ever be happening. I'm sorry. I don't want to do runs with that being in the back of my mind, and then just being bad while I also just have no will to keep playing. I'm better off just like in the stream and figure stuff out off stream, because this is not gonna do anything good. It's just my A button. The the other stuff. Wait, let me use this. Oh, I don't even have the panel there, right? I don't even have it anymore. Oh, I'm just gonna do it the old way. There were a good amount of my runs where like, okay, I just did this completely wrong and it worked. Then right after I'm like, okay, I did this completely right and it didn't work. And they kept doing that for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes straight, and I'm like, what am I supposed to take from this? Like, I can't go to runs when this shit is going on. I have to like figure out whatever's happening here, and I just couldn't. And then I was like, at one point I realized that my A button is going to shit, and I mean, I knew that was gonna happen at some point, because these rubbers have been bad since I stopped using them at first. But my PS2 rubbers were also going bad, so I was like, okay, I can't really buy anything right now. So I'm gonna go back to using these, but I had to like, okay, do something to them. I tried boiling them to see if they would change at all. They were good for like a week, and now they're back to being bad, but like they're actually worse. And then right after that whole like 20 minutes straight of me practicing for 2, trying to like figure out what the fuck is going on, I start doing runs again, and then I lose a run in 1-1 to me having my A button dead zone in the middle of like almost a full jump, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not going crazy. It really is going bad, and that really just like ruins my mood even further. Like, I don't think my D pad is bad right now. I think it's pretty much fine, but I cannot explain the countless attempts where I'm like, why am I not getting the inputs correctly when it feels like I am? Either I'm like, either my muscle memory is just perfectly shit to where it's like in between being bad and being good, which I don't think is the case, or I'm just getting like painfully unlucky with my timing to where it's like always landing on the bad timings where like I'm pressing left in a frame and then I'm somehow not pressing A early enough, and then the A press only happens like microseconds too late where I get the A press a frame late. Constantly. And that's like, there's nothing I can do about that. That's just like ridiculous. Like, and that happened like way too many times in a row if that's the case. Which I hope to be. I don't think my muscle memory is bad right now. It doesn't. I have not changed a single thing. I'm like literally at a loss. But also, it could be like, wow, my A presses are getting delayed on the RLRs as well. So I don't know. It could be anything at this point. I don't know. Like, this is the first time in a while where I've had any sort of genuine controller problem that is like, yeah, no, I can't keep playing. I mean, it would make sense if my A presses are getting delayed. I mean, on the RLR plus A's, they're literally getting delayed in other situations too. So that could also be a good reason for why that's not working. I don't even know who to raid, bro. I think I'm gonna raid Joey. It fucking kills me, dude. I don't know. I really just wish it was me being like invisibly bad, and I'm like, no, I'm doing all this shit like late. I'm like jumping constantly late. I'm being bad. But most of the runs were not even that. And knowing that my A button is misbehaving, I will never know if I'm actually just like barely off a lot of the time or if it's just bad. I cannot feel good doing those right now. Is that the right nickname? Yes. I'm a Ray Joey. I think he's doing runs for Sonic 1 glitchless any percent for record, apparently. So I guess that's going to be more enjoyable to watch than me. Today was supposed to be a very good day, and then that shit happened. What can I do, guys? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Other than just trying to fix that after stream. Like I said, if my A button is 100% being bad right now, which it is, I don't know if a lot of my attempts just side to that or if it was just like me being painfully unlucky with how I'm timing inputs and it's like barely off of being good. I can't know. I can't know. I'm just gonna end the stream and like save myself from being even more pissed off. I will do more runs tomorrow, given I'm actually able to play. Because who knows? Maybe I don't even get to fix my shit. But yeah. Sorry for that. Have a good one. See you later. Thank you all for the support, the gifted subs, and the subs. Yeah. Hope to have a better time next stream.